There was a treble, but it was a treble one, unfortunately. And Ratajski has got 6 darts to get rid of 182 and take his place in the second round. He lost first round yesterday, but he played a lot better than this. I'm not sure why he switched. Even a ton leaves 82. It's just a finish that players are comfortable with.
Yeah, not the ideal scenario for Ratajski by any stretch of the imagination. That is a single 20, so 99 scored for Wright. Again, in touch, just about. Now then, decision time here. He's gone straight for the double 19.
Game shot,
and his bravery is rewarded.
9 darts thrown, 208 points from victory.
And this is it. He doesn't have to do anything spectacular either. That's the other thing now. Unless Hempel can force his hand a little bit. But here we are, 208, and looking to get down to a finish, which he has done.
100.
We've spoke a lot today about how Florian Hempel needs victories, Scott Waites needs victories. No one needs victories more at the minute than John Henderson. Henderson's going through a rough time on the hockey. He's just beaten Danny Jansen, Friday's champion, 6-4.
Wow.
And could that kick-start a resurgence of John Henderson? Big victory for him. And he's into round 2 and his first bit of prize money for the couple of days. And that is the match for Matt Campbell.
Grimace on the face from Danny Noppert. That's the first time today that he's really displayed any sort of emotion. Did not like that one bit.
58.
But Rusty Jake. Again, another far from timely slip-up. And Noppert it is, on throw, down to a finish first.
100.
Just needs to keep going toe-to-toe for as long as he can, and he gets that treble 20 with his second dart, and he backs it up with another as well. Rusty J. Rodriguez, that just gives him something else to work with moving forward as well. This 104 is going to have to go, I think, for Danny Noppert to be absolutely certain. And he may well do it. Double 12. Oh, 104. Check out for Danny Noppert. The mark of a major champion. The other players in the field, certainly Haynes, will be taking a good look at this and thinking, yeah, he's a candidate. He is the number 1 seed, of course, as well.
Ooh. Reel it in, Roby John. Oof, just can't quite get the line. Match start missed, but it's going to have to be a ton plus checkout from Roman to save his skin.
He's got the treble 14 for tops, but he's wayward with that dart. Very swift final dart as well. That's his MO, but Roman misses his chance, and Roby John Rodriguez can step in for another break of throw. He's a long way inside on that double 8, by the way. Double 4 for the match, and a passage into round 2, and a second round encounter with Danny Noppert, the number 21 seed. That's the reward for Roby John Rodriguez, who comes through what was a very tough opening match. But
you don't need Kurt Bevins to tell you that that's not enough. Single 18.
138.
Match darts incoming for Ryan Searle.
$95.
Well, Suits leaves the big fish, but he may not get a go. Because Ryan Searle, for the 3rd time in the match, pins double top to win it by 6 legs to 4. So just put a dent in it. A big dent.
86.
Rescued, but it still only leaves him a shot which may be one at the bull. And that's not typically been enough for Adrian in this match.
44.
Well, that helps. That visit from Jeffrey Deswan eases the pressure on this 81. He's thinking about it. He had to, didn't he? Because 148.
56.
That first one pins up in the treble 20. You're staying there. And that's what Jeff will be hoping for. A couple of treble 20s with double 14. Can't do it. Adrian will return.
100.
25 required. Too many misses. Too many misses for the 2-time world champ. And 2 match darts on the way for the Black Cobra as he continues his rehabilitation as a top darts player. He only needs the one, and Adrian Lewis made to pay for mistakes by the Black Cobra, who moves through to the third round.
And Price got a slender lead here, but Ricky got to be thinking a couple of trebles.
96.
And Gerwin Price is edging to the last 16.
86.
Price to finish the job. He's chased and chased throughout this match. One match start come and gone, but completes the job on the second match start. A smile from Ricky Evans. And Aspinall will fancy himself to break again here. Advantage
97
in this leg. Eddie Lovely has just missed 3 match starts to book his place in the last 16. He's going to get some more because Mike Kyvan-Owen's had a stinking leg here. He's on 197. He's down to a finish now, but Eddie Lovely will have 3 more for the match. Nathan is going to have 1 for the break. Yes, good dart. What an opening here. No, he had 6 darts at 138 and didn't get it done in the last leg. He's got 6 at 164. Stay up there. Just stay up there, make up for 25. I went the aggressive route. You do sometimes see players elect for the 25 to leave the 59. Good dart from Jose. This isn't over. Aspinall to finish the job. 88. And that is the job finished. And look what it means to Nathan Aspinall. A big victory and another quarter-final. Back-to-back quarter-finals for the Asp. The average around about 104.
Well, he has the advantage in this leg as well on throw.
174.
And that advantage has been embellished significantly there as well. Joe Cullen once again within striking distance. Double 18 required for a 13 dart hold of throw to back up the 14 dart break. Early days admittedly, but this would be a significant manoeuvre by Joe Cullen, and it is a 13 dart hold for a 3-1 lead on double 18. The bottom half.
$131.
Well, that will do again. Rob Cross more than happy to leave himself that shot at double 18 for a 13 dart hold, having got the 11 dart break.
87.
And Joe Cullen, if he does return, even if he does return, he's looking at a fairly sizable 134. Rob Cross, 3 clear darts at double 18, 13 dart hold to back up the 11 dart break. 86, 100, 58 and 58 for Cullen in this leg alone so far. So 4 successive visits in which he's failed to score more than 100. And Rob Cross is down to double 18, and once again it's a double 18 that could be on the cards for a 13 dart break. Here we go. Cullen hoping and praying that Cross can't find double 18, but he's been very sure-footed in this portion of the board. A little bit of a grimace after that first dart, but no problem with the second 14 dart break. What a succession of legs this has been for Rob Cross.
$140.
What a start to leg 11 as well for Rob Cross. 180, 140, keeping that average high. 140 for Cullen, and my word, he needed that as well, but he's just shy of 100 points adrift here. Rob Cross can take another big stride towards a passage into the semi-finals. 101 remaining,
99.
And that will leave a nice flat 82, a 2-dart combination away, and maybe could round things off with an 11-darter. Joe Cullen looking to apply some pressure, does so. 180 leaves himself 98, 8 180s in this quarter-final so far, but Rob Cross will be first to match darts, or at least should be. And he's looking at tops. A 12 dart hold of throw for a passage
42.
into the semi-finals. He has missed a first match start at double 20. Joe Cullen, double 19. Oh, and he's come inside. He doesn't know what to do. He almost juggled that final dart. I think he will get the opportunity. That wasn't classed as a throw. Oh,
No score.
And he's busted his score anyway. He's hit double 17. Wow, what a succession of events. Well, I mean, if Joe Cullen does get the opportunity again, and he might well get the opportunity again, how he'll be left to reflect on that fluffed line with his final dart there. Double 10 for Rob Cross. It matters not for Joe Cullen. We'll never know what will happen as far as his route to glory was concerned.
Nathan Aspinall. And whilst Chizzy's got him at one break, he'll still fancy it. It's when, at this level of play, a couple of breaks of throw is hard to recoup.
I'm not going to get embroiled in that debate about whether it's too early to break. We had this conversation, Dan and I, when I was in Barnsley a few weeks ago, and I was repeating a theory that had been put forward by another commentator that you know, sometimes it can be a little bit perilous to maybe break too early, if you know what I mean. If you're going to break in the penultimate leg and then throw it out.
It's obviously an ideal time, but what you're supposed to do? Lose the first leg? Oh, hang on, I'm not breaking through here. Steady on.
Exactly. That was the nonsensical angle to it. But yeah, Chisnall's got time to put things right here, certainly. But Aspinall looking at a 4-2 lead, and that was for a 17 dart.
Complete the turnaround, but his average is in the low 80s because he had a shocker in the first leg, didn't he? I think he averaged less than 40 in the first leg, David. He just chucked darts away. But yeah, he's still in touch. He's still only one break a throw down. He's well in this semi-final. The other semi-final, incidentally, is level now after 8 legs, 4 apiece. Cross was 4-2 down. So in the balance in both semi-finals.
Great use of the 19s again for for Nathan Aspinall. There was Chisnall.
In the other semi-final.
12 score, yeah.
Yeah, just the 12 there. So 2-9. Well, that leaves 230 for Dave Chisnall. Another one of those will give him a chance. So, yeah, gets himself into position, but it's desperate times here for Dave Chisnall, really clutching at straws, needing the 170 effectively, you could argue. Although Aspinall has just fluffed his lines momentarily there as well to leave himself 1-2-1. Chizzy, this has to go. First part of the equation has been satisfied, so too has the second. Bullseye for Chizzy. Oh, what a marvellous piece of play by Dave Chisnall to keep himself alive. A wry smile and a shrug of the shoulders, and a nice acknowledgement from Nathan Aspinall as well. Dave Chisnall might well lose this semi-final, but he produced a brilliant piece of...
Finds another treble there. Big treble that was.
Ton 40 here at least for Chizzy. Ooh, second dart has just slipped away, but good recovery again this time on the 19s. This one's in the balance, I feel. Chizzy, buoyed by that 170, won't be alarmed at the prospect of taking on the 1-2-2.
No, can stay on the same target, and that eases the pressure slightly on this 1-2-2. 80 is going to be tricky. The way Nathan's darts stick up. Got to find a treble, Dave.
18 scored.
Treble 18 for the ball.
104 left.
And there you can see what... logically, I think he'd go to the left-hand side. His left-hand side, I should say. He's done that. Brilliant dart.
Yeah, 72.
Can he find ball for a second consecutive leg and a combination finish? Nathan cannot look.
He's had to go for a long walk towards the back of the stage.
That is a great effort from Dave Chisnall. Is it his last start today? Is it more semi-final heartache? Or are we going to a decider? Nathan is only going to get one. And it's at tops.
For the match and for a passage into the final of Players' Championship 11, and Nathan Aspinall, well, it was, as I say, the average is comfortable in the end, but my word, he'll be breathing a big sigh of relief, because there were just 1 or 2 signs there that Dave Chisnall was going to make life very difficult for Nathan Aspinall. Ryan Searle, if not spectacular, but certainly he'll be the happier of the two with the way this one has started out.
140.
And a little subplot as well, is that rolling 16 order of merit, and how key it is to be in that. And Nathan Aspinall's knocking on the door of that again. He will be in the qualifiers on Friday,
100.
but these runs here could put him in the mix to be in those seeding spots. The European tours, massive events, big prize money.
Game shot.
But he's got work to do here first. Nathan Aspinall, that's now 3-0.
And as it is, Searle with a second opportunity at 1-2-4. 18s, finds it, bullseye.
99.
Oh, and that would have put him 4-0 up, and that would have then obviously seen Nathan Aspinall win the next 8 legs like yesterday. But he is going to get a chance to be 4-0 up, but that guarantees nothing. Peter Wright raced into a 4-leg lead yesterday. Van Geuwen rattled off 8 to win. Aspinall can't look, but he gets a reprieve. Got to keep himself together, Nathan, here.
Well, that's 3 darts he's missed for a 4-0 lead. Bit of a let off this for Nathan Aspinall, who does find double 4 with his second dart in hand. And, well, I noticed watching bits and pieces of the Aspinall de Sousa match, there was times where Aspinall clearly lost his rhythm because of the time that was being taken. Right, so, I mean, de Sousa, well, I don't think was doing anything wrong, it's just the way he is, but I don't think Aspinall relished that situation where he was being stopped in his tracks.
No, but he managed to keep a lid on it, didn't he, and close out victory. Extraordinary match, that. Said it earlier on, 10 legs played, 1 holder throw.
140.
Good performance from Nathan, and he's trying to force the issue here, but he may rely on a missed double to even have a go at the 103. Doesn't get that missed double, and
won't really cut the mustard at this stage of the match, and certainly at this stage of the leg as well.
60.
But that's just a little encouragement for Nathan Aspinall. Just the 60 scored for Ryan Searle, down to 1-2-4. Once again, loose first dart from Nathan Aspinall, single 5.
Good pick off, needed that, and he's just finished 1-2-4. Is Ryan Searle going to return the favour? Well, double 11 will do that. Nathan smiling, he knew it was going, and it does go. Ryan Searle moves 6-3 and exportantly acknowledged by Nathan Aspinall. We've seen a lot of that from
the title, and he's second here at the Metrodome in Barnsley after his success in August of last year.
140.
Back on track.
Yeah, timing, and it puts him 143 points ahead of Nathan and 143 points away from winning the title.
81.
And not enough for Nathan. It's in Searle's hands. 6 darts to clinch victory and just tee it up.
93.
That's okay, and he will return and have some match darts. Nathan just needs to apply some pressure, but it's looking like a Ryan Searle victory here in Players Championship 11.
105.
Ryan Searle then 50 points away from a 3rd PDC title, tops he wants, and Ryan Searle celebrates an 8-3 win against a resurgent Nathan Aspinall. A great performance from Aspinall today, but in the end he fell well short in the final against Ryan Searle.